Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. 2018 Fireballs here, back with another MLB 9 Innings 22 video. We're back with the showcasing series in today's video, and as always, if you guys want to be part of the showcasing series, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to send me an in-game friend request to 2018 Fireballs. Last but not least, and most importantly though, don't forget to leave a comment down below requesting to be showcased. But with that being said, let's get straight into today's video and the 3 new teams that we will be reviewing today. Alright, the first team we have up today is Tower House. He runs a Boston Red Sox S-Set deck and a Diamond S-Set deck, and in his memo he says he's a 100% free-to-play team and a 0% Yankees fan. As a Red Sox fan, I can agree on that. Not really on the free-to-play part though, because I spend money on my Red Sox team, but the Yankees 0% I can agree on. No offense against you Yankees fans. Just it's business, you know. Anyway, let's get into his team. First of all, I have to say though, I am very sorry for you for this Trevor Story card. Taking him to Black Diamond. Insane skills. He's on the bench, but yeah, just a tragedy how he turned out as a card this year. But let's get into the starting lineup. Batting first, Christian Vasquez, 2020 card. 14 to the right side, 16 to eye, 14 power, 13 contact. Great job with the train since he does have significantly lower eye than power and contact. Then for the skills, charisma, slugger, and full swing hitter. Charisma level 8, great, and third skill as full swing hitter is not bad at all. So can't say much about this card. It's his best catcher year. Actually, no, it's not his best catcher year. It's very similar though. His best catcher year is 2019. Just has slightly better power, I'm pretty sure. His eye is pretty much the same, but still a good card. Only thing is he doesn't have a legend skill set, so you could look for that later down the line. But charisma and slugger instinct is an excellent skill set to have on the card. Really good job right there. Second in the batting order is a Jeff Bagwell legend card. 11 to the right side, excellent train right there. 11 to the right side is what I love to see. 16 to eye, great job of going I1 again since it is lower than contact and power. Excellent, man. This is looking great so far. 15 to power, 15 to contact. Special training lines up nicely. This is definitely a candidate for blue tickets though. Try to look for charisma, spotlight, or slugger instinct. With bad ball hitter and batting machine, this card is going to be a beast. And then if you do get charisma, slugger instinct, or spotlight, I would definitely switch batting machine from level 8 and change whatever you get in place of endurance to level 8. Great job with this legend card. Great batter to have as second in your lineup. Alright, third in the lineup is JD Martinez, 2018. And he is a prime card, and it's 11 to the right side, 16 again to eye. This is spot on. 15 to power, 15 to contact. Spotlight, instinct, and training junkie. Slugger instinct level 8 is the better option to go with in my opinion, so great job there. Junkie's not a terrible third. Only thing about this card is that it doesn't have a legend skill, so this card is excellent with the train. Too bad it wasn't 9 to speed instead of 2 to speed. It would have been good for barrel it up. He could honestly, we might be able to reach the barrel it up bonus if you got 9 to speed. Actually maybe not. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, great card overall though. Really love the skills, and the train is excellent. Fourth in the lineup, Johnny Valentine. 13 to the right side, 17 power, 13 eye, and 10 to contact. You went contact 2 here, but that's okay since it is lower than eye. And then special training still lines up great. Barrel it up, slugger instinct. Okay, that makes more sense. You got barrel it up, so that high contact is important. Doesn't quite get the max barrel it up bonus though. Barrel it up bonus max, from what I've heard, is 240 contact plus speed. So he's not going to get the bonus with this, unfortunately, even though he is maxed out at special training. Let me know how this does though. If it does excellent in ranked, I may end up trying this on some of my cards. And 5 to a player as a third, you may end up using blue tickets, even though it's not a triple 3 set. It's possible down the line if you don't have any other cards with triple 3 sets. But great Black Diamond card, not a SIG card though. Almost didn't recognize that, but he can stay in your lineup for a long time with a perfect grade increase as well. Great shortstop. Fifth is a Chuck Knobloch, 1996. Not a team card, but I don't... With that Trevor Story being terrible, there's not much to choose from as far as second baseman for the Red Sox, and you did an excellent job with this card. 10 to the right side, 21 to power, 12 eye, 14 contact. Main thing is you got high power with this card since it has a low power, and that's just a great job right there. Slugger, spotlight. He doesn't have the highest stats, so unfortunately with a nerf, and he's Black Diamond, so he's as good as it gets right now. You can't really get much better than this. Definitely look to get a Kike Hernandez signature card. Sorry, what am I saying? You're a free-to-play team. Definitely try to get Kike Hernandez as a normal card. And yeah, you're going to want to try and replace him with Kike Hernandez because, yeah, this is just not going to cut it. 120 power is going to get nerfed by last boss. That's what I'm looking at. And everything's going to just drop when you get nerfed by last boss. So definitely look for Kike Hernandez is what I would do. But for now, this card is amazing. Keep him in the lineup and he's going to do great. Trot Nixon, 03, Black Diamond card. Great outfield card for any Red Sox team. 12 to the right side, 16 power, 15 eye, and 14 in contact. Special training, great. As a free-to-play team, you're spot on right now with all your trains, and I'm really impressed. So great job so far. Heavy hitter, spot, and charisma. Skills have been on point as well. And great job at going charisma level 8. Not much to say about this card other than it doesn't have a legend skill. But as a free-to-play team, those resources for legend skill sets and premium skill change tickets are hard to come by. Mookie Betts 18, best year for Mookie Betts. Great job at getting this card. 13 to the right side, great train, 17 power, 15 eye, and 12 contact. Barrel It Up, Spotlight, 5 tool. He may get the Barrel It Up bonus, not a signature card. He's a Black Diamond though, so rolling with Barrel It Up may be good on him. I don't know. Only you would know since you have this card. Personally, I would just keep this skill set for now since it is a high-level skill set, and then maybe use blues just like you have on Valentine. Use some blues on 5-tool player and try to boost that to maybe batting machine or even charisma, and then you could maybe experiment with a skill reset ticket and swap these skills around, go charisma spotlight, and then short barrel it up. Who knows? But that would just be my suggestion. 8th in the lineup is a Cody Bellinger 2019 Prime, 13 to the right side. Excellent terrain right here. Charisma slugger and batting machine doesn't really get much better than that. So great job with the skills. Excellent card. You could replace him with Schwarber on the bench eventually if you do get a better train on Schwarber. Schwarber has good skills, but Bellinger, this card is insane with the crazy grade increase distribution, power, and you already have a great train and skills on him, so it's going to be hard. Keep him in as long as you want and as long as you can in the lineup in the 8 spot. And for now, just wait until you can get a better team card, upgrade Schwarber, or who knows, pull a Team Sig outfielder and replace him with that Team Sig in the future, near or far, however long it takes. Third baseman, Kevin Youkilis, 08, the best, or second or third best baseman. Second or third best, how do you say that? First or second or third best third baseman. Excuse me, I'm stumbling over my words. 12 to the right side though, 16 power, 15 eye, and 14 in contact. It's okay to go I2 here, nothing wrong with that. As long as you went power 1, that's excellent. Skills, charisma, spotlight, professional, on point. Out of all the skill sets, honestly, this is the worst one. So in the 9 spot, this is a perfect place to put him. Other than that, he could use a legend skill set, but that's when you have premium skill change tickets. And my goodness, this is impressive. Almost a full Black Diamond pitching rotation. Wow, as a free-to-play team, this is excellent. This is great. I keep using excellent. I don't know why. It's just the word of the day, I guess. But let's start off with the ace of your rotation, Bob Feller, legend card, 20 to the... Holy cow. 3 to stamina, 20 to velocity, 18 location. Almost 40 to the left side, which is amazing. And you went velocity 1, which is good since he has lower base velocity. Fireballer, Dom, stability. So this is definitely a candidate for a blue ticket. If you ever get a blue ticket, use it on him first. Get this legend finish with last boss. Finesse pitcher even would do great, and he's going to be a killer of a card. Second in your rotation, Houck 2020. Basically the best overall Red Sox relief pitcher in the game as far as base stat distribution goes. He doesn't have a SIG, which is sad, but again, wow, 21 to velocity, 13 location, 10 to fastball. And his train is another 3-3 set, and with stability again. So get Bob Feller finished, and once you do, next get Tanner Houck finished. Stability is a great third skill set, but if you want to be perfect as a free-to-play team, man, you're reaching that pretty close with these cards. Being all Black Diamond, go shoot for the stars right now. Go for finesse pitcher, untouchable on this card, and he will dominate. Third in the rotation, the best Chris Sale. I wish I had this card as a signature or a normal. Either way. 5 to stamina, 20 to location, 14 to velocity. So far, every starting pitcher has had 20 to 1 stat on the left side, which is impressive. and then finally 10 to break. He's in down condition too, so this isn't even what this is incredible, man. Your training is impeccable right now. Skills, Fireballer and Inning Eater. Inning Eater at level 8, he doesn't get the Inning Eater bonus. Inning Eater bonus is at 120 stamina. Pitching Machine's not a terrible third, so you could use greens. It's definitely going to be hard since you already have Houck and Feller to blue, so I would use green tickets on this. It's a high-level legend skill set. Look for Last Boss, Finesse Pitcher, Dominant Pitcher, Untouchable, and he will do really well. This card is the best overall starting pitcher for the Red Sox, and you definitely want to make him the best possible, so use greens or blues, whichever ones you have more of, and this card is going to do great. Fourth in the rotation, Lester 2010. I don't have this card either. Wish I got him before he retired. I have his normal card, but I don't have his SIG. Again, 5 to stamina. Again, 21 to location. I'm impressed, bro. This is seriously one of the better free-to-play teams I've seen in the last couple months. 14 to velocity, 10 to break, and then skills. Untouchable Finesse Pitcher will do great. Look for a legend skill set on him when you have premiums. I would prioritize premiums on this card first because it doesn't have a legend skill set and it's a low-level skill set. Finesse Touch should do well, but on his second skill slot storage, definitely aim for a legend skill set with Slow Starter, Control Master, Fireballer, or Cooperative Pitching. And your only non-Black Diamond card in your rotation is Drew Pomeranz 17. This is his signature year. He has Finesse and Dominant Pitcher. Train is great. 6 to stamina, just what you want. 17 to location, 12 to velocity, 12 to break. So this is definitely the card you want to work the most on. There probably aren't any really good starting pitchers that you could replace him with. Only card I can think of is Eduardo Rodriguez 2018, but he's also a 70 base, and the distribution on this card is basically the same. So develop this card to max special training, get him the Black Diamond, and you get the Finesse Pitcher bonus. So you're definitely going to want to take Dominant Pitcher to level 8 when you upgrade him to Black Diamond. Now let's get into the bullpen. I'm excited for this. Brandon Workman, I have this same card in my rotation. He is a really, really good closer and a really good relief pitcher. 5 to stamina, 19 to location, 16 to break, 12 to velocity. Excellent. Setup, stability. Oh man, triple 3 set, impeccable. Simply impeccable. Nothing to say there. That's just perfect. Young Hoon Kim, 20 to the left side with location, 14 to velocity, 4 stamina again. Train is great. Boss, Finesse, Mess. Bro, you're blowing me away with this. I wish my team had these skills. Derek Lowe, 2000 card, 6 to stamina again, 18 and 17 to the left side, 11 to break. Finesse, another triple 3. Inning Eater. You honestly may not even want to use blues on this because he's in the middle relief role, but if you have any spare ones after you've done them on Feller and the starting rotation, you're probably gonna, you could probably spill a few on this card and get Inning Eater to be something else. Just impeccable, man. This is great. Matt Barnes, 21, best 40 to the left. Bro, that's insane. Only 4 to break, which is a little sad, but it does have a decent amount of grade increase points with that 72 base break. But I've never seen 20 to 20 on velocity and location. I don't think I've ever seen that before, ever. And only 3 to stamina. Another high level skill set, Setup Man, Fixer, Boss. Excellent. This is great. Schreiber, what does Schreiber have? Another good Red Sox relief pitcher. 21, 13, 5 to stamina, and 12 to break. Bro, my eyes are burning right now. This is this is incredible. Finesse, stability, Mess. So definitely a worse skill set, but it's even a usable one because stability is not terrible, and Finesse at level 8 would do well with Mess as a third, and in your third middle relief spot, he should do just fine. Taylor, pitcher's chemistry, absolutely all right, and he has a good train too. Actually, I have almost the exact same train, except I have 5 to stamina and just I think a little less to fastball or break. I think it's very similar, but a great train, pitcher's chemistry. He doesn't even need this train, but you did well on him. And then I assume this was out of a free team selective signature pack that you got, or from a regular sig pack. 23 to velocity, 13 location, 5 to stamina. Too bad it wasn't his 2017, but this card is a great relief pitcher anyway. Again, another card for blues. Definitely use them when you have them, and if you land Setup Man, Oh boy, this card is going to be lights out. Overall, bro, I cannot say more than this team is impressive through and through. Your pitching by far is the stronghold of this team. Your batters do need a little bit of work, especially Bellinger to get replaced, and Knobloch for in exchange for Hernandez. And you do have batters chemistry, I almost forgot to mention, with Bobby Doerr. So, bro, this is a great team. Great for free-to-play teams. As a free-to-play team, as I have three free-to-play teams, this is something that I want my free-to-play teams to look like someday. And if any of you that are watching that have free-to-play teams, follow this example. Look at this guy's team and just the skills, the trains are on point. Excellent job, bro. So glad and so happy I got to showcase your team. Thank you again for sending in the request. But let's move on now to the second team in today's video. Okay, second team in today's video is Dabmaster102. He runs a Los Angeles Angels S-set deck with a Diamond S-set deck. And before I get into the bulk of his team, just wanted to show off his signature cards on the bench. He has a Justin Upton 2017 card with a pretty nice train. Also, he has a Wally Joyner. Pretty sure that's his name. Yep, Wally Joyner. And his train isn't that great, but always nice to see a couple of signature cards that you're working on the bench. Let's get into the starting lineup though. Leading off, Mike Trout, 2017 Black Diamond card. Not his best year, but all of his years are honestly usable no matter which year you get, unless it's 2021. I almost misspoke there. He has good years except for 2021. But regardless, he has 15 to the right side on this train, 16 to power, 14 to contact, and 12 to eye. Contact is lower than eye, so great job at getting contact second. And then the skills, Spotlight, Righty Crusher, Slugger. Definitely a candidate for a blue ticket. When you have them, use them on him. If you have any pitchers though that need blue tickets before him with 3-3 sets, use them on the pitchers first. But when you have spares, use them. And if you land Charisma, perfection. This card will dominate. Second in the lineup, Albert Pujols 2016 signature. So happy for you, man. This card is going to be out of the game soon. He retired, and it's something really nice when you can get a retired card on your team. 14 to the right side, a borderline train, but it's okay. 18 to power, 15 contact, and 10 to eye. It's a signature card, so he will get boost to the eye, and going 15 contact and second to contact actually in special training is good since it is lower than power and eye. And then the skills, Batting Machine, Slugger, Instinct, it ain't over yet. Good skill set, could be improved later on, but definitely when you get him to Black Diamond, look for a Legend skill set, and then look for Pioneer, Bad Ball Hitter, and then, you know, skill him accordingly with greens and blues and whatever comes your way. But this is a great signature to have. He's going to retire. Super happy for you that you have that card. Anthony Rendon, 2020, 71 base overall. His only good year with the Angels. Hopefully he picks it up this upcoming 2023 season. 9 and 5 to the right side, which is 14. So another good train. 18 to power, 13 contact, and 12 to eye. Again, contact is the second lowest. Power, mainly you got it to special training 1. So that's the good thing. And eye is third. And looking at the skills, Pioneer and Slugger Instinct, great skill set. It would be only better if it were a 3-3, but regardless, Slugger Instinct, he'll hit a lot of home runs, and with Pioneer being the best Legend skill set for a batter, he is by far, I'm going to be guessing, your best batter in this lineup. Troy Glaus, 2000, excellent base overall on this card, one of the best outfielders ever in Angels history. Great memories from that 2002 run that they had in the World Series. Again, 14 to the right side, very consistent with the trains, 18 to power, 15 contact, 10 to eye. I personally would have gone with more eye since these two stats are basically the same, eye and contact. And I honestly prefer eye because if you get nerfed by Last Boss, he's probably not going to get on base. And eye really helps with hitting home runs and getting on base. So that's the only picky thing I have or critique about this train. Looking at the skills, Spotlight, Barrel It Up, Full Swing Hitter. So I don't know if he probably doesn't get the Barrel It Up bonus. Yeah, he doesn't get the Barrel It Up bonus. So you may want to reskill him later in the future and then retrain him for Power 1, I2, and Contact 3. You could even go for a little bit less to the right side, 13 or 12 even, just to add a couple more points to the left side of the train, which would be good. But that's my advice for Troy Glaus. Batting 5th in your lineup is Vladimir Guerrero, 04. Hopefully you can get his prime sometime. That'd be insane. Or even his SIG. His SIG would be even better. 13 to the right side, like what I see there. 17 power, 14 eye, 13 to contact. Charisma, Slugger, going for the first pitch. All right, that's a great skill set right there. Great train. Nothing much more to say about this card. Only thing is it doesn't have a third skill, but that's getting pretty picky. 6th, oh man, so many Mets teams, even I would love this card because I don't have a catcher for my Red Sox team. Slugger Instinct, Barrel It Up on Mike Piazza. Looking at the train, this Supreme card is incredible, and you got 9 to the right. Wow, okay. You went for high contact and high eye, so eventually, I don't know if you bought historic player packs, but if you got this from the free one, that was pretty lucky. I'm super happy for you, man. This is an incredible catcher card. Upgrade him to Black Diamond, get him trained to level 30. I would look for 19 or less to the right side. I'm not too sure what the cap is or what the ideal is for a level 30 train, but I would say it's 19 to the right or less. I could be wrong. You could push for 17 or 16, but I think that's the range. So he's definitely going to need a new skill set though. Who knows? Actually, he might not. With Barrel It Up, he may hit the Barrel It Up bonus with 240 contact plus speed. So keep the skill set for now. It's not a team card, but it is the best catcher card in the game. Super happy for you, man. This is an excellent card. 7th is a non-team Mookie Betts Prime. 13 to the right side, 15 power, 15 eye, 14 contact. And looking at the skills, Spotlight Batting Machine. So Betts is a great card, not as good as Piazza though. So I would keep Piazza as a 25th or 26th man. And then, since you have those 2 SIGs on the bench, what I would do is take one of those SIGs on the bench to Black Diamond, probably Upton, and then replace Upton with Betts, and then get skills on Upton. Keep Mookie in the lineup for as long as you can, but definitely look to replace him with a team card. Probably going to be Upton. That's what I'm assuming you're going to do. And then once you get Upton in there, it's going to improve significantly your team. Anyway, let's move on. 8th in the lineup, David Fletcher, 2020. 17 to the right side, a bit high, so your worst train so far. Definitely could use a retrain. You're definitely going to want to train for higher power too, since it has only 65 base. 17 power, 12 eye, 11 to contact, and the skills, Spotlight and Prediction. Not the greatest of skills, but he should get on base pretty well, and Spotlight should help him hit a couple of home runs, but with that low power, you might honestly be looking for, with this card, I would try to look for a Barrel It Up skill set, train for high contact, because no matter how much you train for power, it's still not going to cap higher than 125 at the most. So it's up to you. I personally look for a Barrel It Up train though, since he has that high contact already, and with enough speed, you could probably pull it off. But that would be my advice for this card, reskilling him for Barrel It Up, and then retraining him for that skill with Barrel It Up. Andrelton Simmons, 2017, another good Angels card. Through level 16 only, 14 to the right side. I would have to suggest a retrain for this. 14 through level 16, you're most likely not gonna get lucky and get all the points to the left side in the final. Or actually, who knows, you may. Well, okay, just train at level 17. If you get more points to the right side on that last train, and retrain him. But then looking at the skills, Spotlight Prediction, Ace Specialist, he's not one of the best cards. He has a decent base overall. The skill set should do fine for now. Again, the main skills you want to get, Spotlight, Charisma, Slugger Instinct, Batting Machine, any of those combined would do really well. So that would be my suggestion for this Simmons card. He's your worst batter, but not the worst batter I've ever seen. All right, let's get into the pitching rotation now. I already love seeing Ohtani as the ace. Let's look at him right now. 2021 Ohtani, 73 base. His 2022 pitcher card is probably going to be better. Honestly, with Ohtani, it's kind of a thing where when is he not going to get better? His cards each and every year have gotten better, except for 2019. His 2019, he kind of stepped back, but 18, 2021, and 2022 are just, he keeps improving on it. He's an incredible player. Anyway, 5 to stamina on the train, 16 to velocity, 15 location, and 15 to break. Looks like you went for a dominant pitcher train on this card, and you do have Dom with Fireballer. All right, so excellent legend skill. Dominant pitcher is a great second skill to have. Maybe try and roll blues eventually. It's not a 3-3 set, so I wouldn't prioritize blues, but cleaning up your mess would be the ideal last skill since it is only at level 3. But great ace tier rotation, great train, great job getting the bonus, and as this is just an excellent start off, a card to start off your rotation. Second starting pitcher, Glavin, 91 legend. 8 to stamina is a bit high. I would get picky here and go for 6 or less stamina. So a retrain may be in the works later down the line. Again, you may want to do that as well since his velocity is significantly lower than most of his other stats. But then, oh man, this is endgame. Skill set right here, finesse, boss, and mess. Keeper, don't change that. So since he doesn't have finesse, I mean, he does have finesse, so he does get the bonus. Yeah, he does get the bonus. So go ahead and train for velocity 1, location 2, and break 3. Hopefully when you train, you can get less to stamina and just a little bit more to velocity to boost it up. That's what I would suggest for this card. Keep the skills, just retrain a little bit, and he's going to be excellent. Third rotation pitcher is Andrew Heaney 2020, 6 to stamina, keep that train, 17 to velocity, 14 location, 12 to break. Pretty balanced out train, and you get boss untouchable and 3-for-5 specialist. So I would prioritize this card for blue tickets the most, since it is your signature card and he's in the starting rotation. This is definitely top priority for blues in my opinion. Look for Dom, finesse, or mess. So most likely you're going to be looking for Dom or finesse. In that case, you would probably have to retrain him, which wouldn't be ideal, unfortunately, but you want to perfect this skill set, and it wouldn't hurt to get a retrain on him. Who knows, you may even get less stamina too if you get lucky enough, but this train for now is great and the skills are great. Just use blue tickets and then train him accordingly to the skill that you land, whether it be finesse, dom, or mess. If you land mess, then you don't have to retrain him, but finesse or dom is definitely going to have to force a retrain on him. Fourth rotation pitcher is Jared Weaver 2011 prime, 7 to stamina, just a bit above what I'd like, but it's still really good. 16 location, 12 velocity, 12 to break. Looks like a finesse pitcher train, and you don't have finesse, but you do have mess, boss, and pitching machine. So a good 1, 2, 3 right here. Not a triple threes unless you're skilling him up. I think this is pretty much just a 2, 2, 3 skill set or 2, 3, 3 skill set. But keep the train. The special training lines up nicely. Velocity you'd like to see a little bit higher. You could get picky and retrain him for 6 or less to stamina. That's up to you. But boss, mess, pitching machine should do well as a 4th starter. Finally, Patrick Sandoval to round off the starting rotation. 6 to stamina, 20 velocity, 20 location, 14 velocity, 11 to break, finesse, dom, and fixer. Great skill set, and aim for that finesse pitcher bonus. He will. Looks like he does hit it right now, so just need to special train him. Looks like you're working on Weaver though, so get Weaver finished, and once you do, finish off Sandoval and get those skills to diamond. This is a great skill set to have for any pitcher, and as a 5th starter, he should do well. Getting into the bullpen, Mike Myers, 2020. I'm pretty sure this is one of the best, if not the best, Angels relief pitcher. Correct me if I'm wrong, but excellent train here. 3 to stamina, 17 location, 17 velocity, 14 fastball, and that break kind of suffers right there at 98 and only 6 to the train. But you do have boss setup man. So if he has a lot of breaking balls, he's probably going to give up a lot of home runs. With only having boss and setup man, man, it's really hard to pass up a 3 stamina train though. So in this case with this card, what I would do is just make sure you can get a slightly better skill set than this. Boss setup man does well, but because he's a relief pitcher with low break, if he does have breaking pitches, he's going to get murdered by the long ball. So definitely just watch out for that. If he's giving him a lot of home runs and you notice, you're probably going to want to skill change him and get boss, setup man, finesse, dom, clean up your mess, untouchable, maybe even stability at high levels. So that would be my suggestion for this card and my advice. Second setup man is a Craig Kimbrell 2013 card, not a team card. Decent train on him, 7 to stamina. Cleaning up your mess, setup man. I don't know how good Angels relief pitchers are, but you may end up wanting to replace him. This is an excellent prime though, so keep him in as long as you can within your rotation. But eventually you're going to want to replace him with a team card just to get that set deck bonus increase for that card. And then the skills aren't the greatest. Like I said with Myers, those are the ideal skills that you want to look for on a setup man. And setup men are really important in this game just because you don't want them blowing leads before your closer gets in there or giving up runs. So that would be my suggestion for Kimbrell. Rafael Iglesias, 21. Now I think this is the best, actually the best Angels relief pitcher in the game. 5 to stamina, 14 location, 13 velocity, good train through level 16. Hopefully you don't get more to stamina at level 17. But if you get even 2, it should be keepable. Untouchable and mess. He is a black diamond card though, so It's tough. You could roll legend skill sets. You could try and roll a legend skill set on him with premiums. But if you do land pitcher's chemistry, I would have to suggest putting him in the long relief role. This skill set isn't going to really cut it for a middle reliever. You want to have Fixer with Dom, Boss, Finesse, or Setup Man, or Stability. Mess and Untouchable are third skills for relief pitchers, and even then you may not want them on relief pitchers because Untouchable just doesn't do good, and then Clean Up Your Mess assumes you leave runners on base, and you don't want relief pitchers giving up base hits because they will eventually let those runs score. It's just because they have low stamina. So look for a legend skill set on him. If you land pitcher's chemistry, put him in the long relief role. If you get bullpen day, even better. But that would be my advice for that card. Now, Noah Ramirez 2017, he has a better 2020 card, pretty sure, with 80 base fastball. So you could improve on him, definitely. He's at level 20 already, though, and the train is excellent. 5 to stamina, 15 location, 13 velocity, 14 to break, finesse pitcher train with Fixer. So unless you pull his better year, I would keep this card as long as you can in the lineup. Keep the train, excellent for middle reliever. Only thing is he doesn't have a third skill, but since he's a middle reliever, I wouldn't worry too much about that. Other than that, this is a really nice card for a middle reliever. Third middle reliever is Adam Warren, or Austin Warren, excuse me. Untouchable and Fixer. I had the same skill set on my Tony Sip for a while. It does decent, not the greatest. But through level 14, you have 6 stamina. May call for a retrain, just see how it turns out. If you can upgrade him, 64 base, not the greatest. If there are better relief pitchers, eventually look to replace him. But he should be good enough for now. Yusmeiro Petit 2017. What I would do, honestly, this Yusmeiro Petit is no longer in the game. Maybe just take him to Black Diamond and look for pitcher's chemistry instead of on Iglesias, since he's no longer in the game. There's so many options you have right now with these cards. With Petit, what I would do is either take him to Black Diamond and look for pitcher's chemistry, or skill change him, depending on the skills he has. Okay, winning streak Dom. I would honestly want to utilize this card as either chemistry or in a setup man role or middle relief role. Even maybe possibly replacing Kimbrel. His train is good through level 10. You can't get upgrades on him though. It's a hard decision, honestly. I mean, all these things are going through my mind right now. So what I would do with this card is either Black Diamond him or look to replace him with one of the other cards in the middle relief role, particularly Warren and Kimbrel. That would be my suggestion for Petit. It's all up to you though. If you have spare upgrade tickets, if you want to use them on him, go ahead. But I think definitely look to get him either to replace Warren or Kimbrel or batter or pitcher's chemistry. Sorry, that was longer than it needed to be. But finally, Joe Smith 2014 signature card in your closer role. 8 to stamina, 17 location, 15 to velocity. You do want to have less stamina on relief pitchers, so I may suggest a retrain for that. Finesse, touch, and mess. Good skill set, not great. Closers, you definitely want to have winning streak combined with setup man. And then as a third skill, you want to have boss, dom, or finesse. So keep this for now. But in his second skill slot storage, definitely try to look for an endgame closer set with those skills that I just mentioned. Overall, though, I love your team. Angels teams are honestly something that I don't see that often. So to see them like this right now, like yours, is honestly good for my viewership, I guess you could say. I don't know, but I love reviewing the team. Excellent Black Diamond cards, excellent starting rotation, just a little bit of tweaks here and there. The bullpen could be improved, but thank you for sending in your request. Thank you for letting me showcase your team. If you have any questions, comment down below. But with that said, let's get into the final team of today's video. All right, guys, last team for today, and this is a special one. I'm really honored to be showcasing this team. It'll be Greenbeard97's team, and he's a fellow YouTuber. If you haven't already, go ahead and check him out in the description box below. I'll leave a link to his channel. He makes great MLB 9 innings content. He has an excellent Phillies team, and I enjoy watching his videos. Feel free to show him some support. I know he would appreciate it. But yeah, he has a great Phillies team with batter's chemistry on his bench with Aaron Altair. And yeah, I'm super excited to just look over this team. I'm really not going to try and critique this team. It's honestly probably better than my Red Sox team. So let's get straight into it. Leading off is Jim Rice. I wish I had this Red Sox card on my team, by the way. 10 to the right side, excellent train. Great job going with I second there. And then the skills, slugger, pioneer, table setter. I think you're rolling blues on this. I didn't watch your latest video, but I'm pretty sure you're looking for a third skill with Charisma, Spotlight, or Batting Machine. Great card as leadoff, and Table Setter is actually good for leadoff because, you know, if there's nobody on base, it increases his eye. So I can see why you kept Table Setter, but I would roll blue tickets personally on that. Later down the line, though, I know you have a couple other cards that you need to use them on. Looks like you went with a Barrel It Up train for Michael Franco. You do have Barrel It Up, Charisma, and Spotlight, triple threes. He does get special training, excuse me, special training all to the left side though. So it's not the best SIG in the world, but you did a great job with this card, and I'm really impressed with the triple three set. A very similar set that I have on my Benintendi. So I can't really critique this card. This card is perfect with the train. I understand it. From what I remember you saying, this took quite a while to get perfected. So great job here. And he's in down condition, so he will hit the Barrel It Up bonus. So excellent job there. I credit you for that. And now third in the lineup, Ryan Howard. 12 to the right side, insane power and eye. Great train on him. Pioneer, Spot, Slugger, home run hitting machine. Nothing more to say about that. Carlos Santana, 2018, 11 to the right side, 18 to power, 12 to eye, 16 to contact. His eye is so high already, you don't even need to get special training second. And then the skill set here, Bad Ball, Slugger, Flashing the Leather. Only thing is he doesn't have a third skill, but Bad Ball Hitter is excellent. And Slugger Instinct, he'll hit a lot of home runs with that 150 power. Aaron Trammell, and he's a legend. He has 12 to the right side on the train. And then Bad Ball, Batting Machine, it ain't over yet. Rolling blues on this, I assume. Looking for Charisma, Spotlight, and Slugger. Basically an endgame set right there with an endgame train. Can't critique that at all. Gene Segura, your newest signature to the team. Loved watching that video, by the way. 12 to the right side, 19 to power, 15 eye, and only 11 to contact. Good job, because his eye and contact, or his eye and power are significantly lower than that contact. And then the skills, Bad Ball, Table Setter, Spotlight. So Spotlight is good as a second skill. Table Setter's okay. Honestly, you can't say much about this card. It's a low skill set, not as high as you'd like it to be. But Bad Ball Hitter and Spotlight, two great skills combined together. He should hit a decent amount of home runs with that power being maxed out at special training. Rhys Hoskins, 2017. Not his best card by any means at all, so hopefully he can pull a better Rhys Hoskins sig. He should get a pretty good one for this year, and I know he has 2018 as well. Not sure what his other years are. Maybe even pull Bryce Harper for a signature card. That would be incredible. His MVP year, especially from last year, oh, that'd be great to replace this. But he has great increased distribution, only 9 to the right. You went contact 1, eye 2, and power 3. Rightfully so, since his contact and eye are super low. This is a hard card to train, and you did a very good job. Charisma, Barrel It Up, and Exhaustion. Not sure if you're running blues on this. I personally wouldn't waste it. I would just honestly look for a better signature card to replace him with. And I see you have a few SIGs on the bench, Victorino and Didi. But these cards, Didi won't replace Hoskins, but Victorino is just not good enough with those base stats. Cool card to have, but hopefully you can pull a Bryce Harper or a better outfield Phillies SIG. As your 8th batter in the lineup, you have a Babe Ruth card, signature. So lucky you got this card. I'm kind of jealous. 12 to the right side, excellent train though. He has just as much power as Santana does, 150, max special training, Charisma, Slugger. He should hit quite a few home runs, and having him 8th in the lineup is good. He's not going to be as good as your team cards, but that's a great spot to put him in. Then finally, JT Realmuto, the only normal card in your lineup, much like my team was with Trevor Story for the longest time, but 13 to the right side, 16 power, 15 eye, and 13 to contact. 2020, I don't know which is his best year. He might have a better 21, 19, or 22. Let me know in the comments. I'm not too sure about that. But Slugger, Batting Machine, Prediction is a good enough skill set, and hopefully you can pull either, like I said, Bryce Harper or a JT Realmuto sig, and basically that'll finish off your team. Just one more outfield sig or 2 more outfield sigs and 1 more catcher sig for your batting order, and you're basically set to go. Getting into the pitching rotation though, I love looking at the pitching rotations. Let's start off with Denny McLain, and your train on him, 38 to the right, to the left side, 5 to stamina, and then the skills, Boss, Finesse, Control Master, Endgame. Take notes, guys. Those of you that are looking at this team, this is what you want right here. Only thing, if it were a slow starter, that'd be perfect, but Control Master is right up there. Cole Hamels 14, no longer in the game, no longer playing. 6 to stamina train. Looks like you went for dominant pitcher here. And you do control, dom, untouchable, endgame skill set right here. Can't critique that. Zach Eflin, 2020. Another good starting pitcher for the Phils. Only 3 to stamina. Just a beautiful train right here. 17 location, 16 velocity, 12 to break. Another control master, boss, and mess. Mess is great at level 4. I'd honestly rather have mess at level 4 than finesse or dom. Mess shorted is honestly the best thing I think when I don't have a 3-3-3 legend skill set. 4th, Aaron Nola 2018. His best year, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Aaron Nola doesn't have a better year than 2018. 8 to stamina. Just a little bit high on this train. You could consider retraining it, but that train to the left side is what keeps this train the way it is. And Fireballer, dom, finesse. He does get the finesse pitcher bonus, so I can see why you kept the train. And having dom as the 3rd with Fireballer, endgame. Endgame again. Arrieta 18. I've known you've wanted to replace this card with a better pitcher, possibly a legend, but you've done a great job with him. He's no longer in the game, so it's always cool to see non-team cards, or sorry, not non-team cards, but retired cards in a lineup. Arrieta 18 here with Fireballer, boss, and mess again. Endgame. I have this exact same skill set. Only thing is, Fireballer is slow starter on my Mike Scott on my Astros team, so this skill set should do wonders. That's the starting rotation, and now let's get into the bullpen. Ken Giles, 2014, 5 to stamina train, 20 to location, 12 to velocity, 11 to break. Triple threes. I know your bullpen is incredible, and I adore it. It's something that I really wish I could get on my own bullpen. Boss, mess, finesse. Holland right here. 1 to stamina. 1 to stamina. Insane. 17 location and velocity, 12 to fastball, 10 to break, and a 3-3 dom, boss, finesse. It doesn't get better than that. Only thing that could be better is if you got 0 to stamina. That's the only thing that would be better. But I've never seen a 1 stamina train before, and this is the best relief pitcher card, trained and skilled, that I have ever seen. Hands down. Ranger Suarez, 21, one of your more recent SIGs, 4 to stamina, and then boss, finesse, fixer. Another 3-3 set 2, perfect for middle relief, and train is on point. He gets the finesse bonus. No words to say. Blake Parker, 19, not the greatest signature, but a signature card. Any sig is honestly good. 20 to the left side for location, with 12 to velocity, 12 to break, and another 3-3. Every relief pitcher has a 3-3 set, mind you. I haven't seen a non-3-3 set in the bullpen yet. Mess, finesse, and boss again. Sir Anthony Dominguez, 2018, his best year. 6 to stamina, 15 velocity, 16 location, 11 to break. Another 3-3. Boss, finesse, boss, mess, fixer. This is incredible, bro. I adore your bullpen. I am so jealous right now. Arano, he doesn't even need to have a 3-3 skill set. 4 to stamina. He still has an excellent train. And he has pitcher's chemistry. So, come on, man. I expect more out of you, Greenbeard. Why doesn't he have a 3-3 like the rest of them? And he has bronze skills. This is just unacceptable. Bro, I am so jealous right now. This is an insane bullpen. And this is why I haven't attempted to play you in friend battles yet, because I would lose so bad. Finally, rounding off the bullpen. Heck, 24 to location. I'm baffled, bro. This is incredible. 5 to stamina. Special training lines up for a finesse bonus. Incredible. Absolutely phenomenal. Stupendous. This is the best Phillies team I've ever seen. I don't know if there's any team better. Let me know how you rank as far as power ranking goes for Phillies teams in ranked battle, because you have to be top 20 at least. If you're not top 20, I don't know what to say. This is an incredible team. The bullpen and the pitching staff are impeccable. You can't really get much better than this. I don't know really what you have to work on other than Black Diamond, taking all these cards to Black Diamond, and then it's basically perfect. Then just looking for a Real Muto Sig, and then a Harper Sig, or a better outfield Sig, and maybe somebody to replace Ruth. But other than that, your team is perfect. I love this team. I enjoy watching your YouTube content. Again, guys, if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Link in the description box below. Greenbeard, it was an honor. I appreciate you. I thank you so much for sending in this request, and I look forward to watching more of your videos in the future. With that all being said though, let's get into the outro and end off the video. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below. And don't forget, if you want to be part of the showcasing series, don't forget to leave a comment with your team name requesting to be showcased. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And then last but not least, don't forget to send an in-game friend request to 2018 Fireballs. But with all that said, have a great rest of your guys' day. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.